Hello, friends. Welcome back to the channel. We are here with Brianna. Am I pronouncing it correctly?
You are.
All right. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Brianna. I come from Australia. I moved here in 2021 and I love quail.
Oh, quail math is worse than chicken math.
Quail math is, you know what, you count the eggs, not the birds.
That's right. That's right. So, how did you get into raising them?
So when I was a teenager, I really wanted quails. I didn't end up getting them, but later on in my years, in 2024, um, some family friends actually gave us four of their quails, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right, quail exist." And of course, you get one, and then suddenly you've got 20 in the brooder. So,
Right. Right.
yeah.
And then it's kind of like Pokemon. You have to collect all the
Oh,
colors,
every color.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
Um. So now we know you've. It's just a 2023. So 2024. 1 year.
2024. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, started
So
last year.
you have Tiny Hands Farm. You've made it into an official thing.
Mm-hmm.
And are you enjoying it from that aspect?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I never thought that I'd ever make a farm, quote unquote, but yeah, no, it's been a lot of fun building that up. So
Do you do a lot of selling locally, or
I
is it
don't
just
sell
more for
yet.
yourself?
I've only got 20 little chicks, so I don't even sell yet.
Oh well, there's no
But
time before you have 100. So
oh, I've already got 100 eggs on the way. It's happening. So yeah, no, I've got a lot of people interested in eating eggs and such. So I'm really
that's
looking forward
good.
to them to start laying.
Right, right. It's always nice when you can sell your eggs just to at least pay for their feed.
Oh yeah.
Because they
Well,
do eat a lot.
yeah, that is my end goal is to begin with, it was, I want quail to be able to eat them and eat their eggs and provide for
Mhm.
my family. And if I can get them to pay for themselves, I mean, that would be amazing.
That's the icing on the cake. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Yep.
that was our goal for a few years, and then it went to let's see if we can make a little bit of profit since we're doing the hard work. But our goal for many years was just making everything pay for themselves.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
it's not a it's not a bad way to do it.
No, it's not. It's
And
really a great way to start, honestly.
yeah, and you can grow with your customer base that way.
Mm-hmm.
Supply and demand, and you won't have too many birds that you don't know what to do with.
Oh, I'll always have too many birds.
It's an ongoing problem. I
It's-
So what's your favorite part about what you do?
Honestly, my daughter playing with the birds. I didn't think that she'd be so gentle with them, but she likes to stroke their little heads.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
adorable watching her grow up with them.
Yeah,
So
it's always fun when they
yeah,
get
and
old and they enjoy it.
of course, hatch day is always the best day. So
Like we've hatched so many birds, and it's still always exciting when they start hatching. Like you never get over that. I don't
oh
know
no,
why.
uh
It's
huh.
it's it's never like a. It's always like, oh look, something finally hatched. It's
You're so tiny.
yeah, yeah. Like it's
And then
terrible. It's an addiction. It's a hatching addiction.
oh yeah, and then 3 weeks later they're adults.
Yep. At least it's poultry. It could
Mhm.
be worse. It could be worse.
Mhm.
Um, let's say you're starting all over again. I know you've only had them for a year, but we all learned so many lessons in the time since we started. If that was anything you could do differently, what would it be?
I probably would want to build my cages differently. So I've built three. I just finished building two of them. Um, but it took until my last one to figure out it doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to look good. Just make it so that it holds them and they don't fly out. Uh,
Right.
so I messed around with the wire, trying to make the wire look pretty, and it's there's no point. Just do it. Just build it so it'll hold them.
That's true though.
Mhm.
We we went through so many since we started. There's been so many transformations on cages and areas, and
Hmm.
yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean
Yep, my
because
first two took me days to build. I mean, days, just because I wanted them to look pretty. And my last one took me about an hour to
yes,
put it all up.
I just need
So
you to hold these
don't make
birds.
things look pretty.
Yeah, no, I get that. I I'm actually quite pleased that we've gone to pre-manufactured cages at this point,
Hmm.
just because we spent so much time and energy and money on building cages previously. I'm just like, I don't have it in me anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a very do it yourself at least once kind of person.
Yep.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's like I built my own incubator. My first incubator was built by me, you know.
Yeah. How'd
But
that work out for you? We thought about doing that at one time and we never ended up trying it. We just
mhm. It worked out all right. I definitely had a few kinks I have to work out with it, but it works pretty well. I mean, it hatched out
that's still what you're
26
using right now.
eggs. No, I actually just got myself a hatching time incubator.
It's
So
nice.
yeah, moving up in life a little.
We went fancy. Yes, I hope you love it. I would like to hear your experience with it. We have we have GQF, so I'm not
Hmm.
familiar with the hatching time incubators. I
Yeah,
hear mixed reviews, but I mean that's pretty much anything you'll get mixed
yeah.
reviews on.
I tell you what, cabinet incubator. I should have gone with a cabinet incubator to begin with. Those tabletops aren't worth it. They're just extra money
Well,
to spend.
yeah, we had so many tabletop incubators at one time that we probably could have just bought the cabinet if
Right,
we would have saved
exactly.
all our money aside. You
Yep.
know, yeah. So I agree with you. It is the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have any advice for anyone just getting into it? Like, oh, I want quail. What's your best advice for them?
Um, I'm thinking just kind of take risks a little bit, you know, trust yourself, trust what you believe you can do.
Hmm.
Um, and don't hold back. Just have fun with it, you know.
Now, let me ask you this: have you previously raised any poultry? I know you said you wanted quails when you were younger, but did you previously raise any poultry? Because I see a lot of people will be like, "Oh, they're way harder than chickens," or, you know, did you have previous experience with
Uh,
raising birds?
I had chickens when I was in my teens. It's what made me want the quail. Uh, but honestly, quail are easier than chickens. My mother-in-law has a bunch of chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've seen the mess that they make.
That they do.
I
That they
I
do.
don't want to clean up that mess, to tell you the truth. I'd prefer to pull out trays and push it off into the trash can. I don't
Yeah.
want to touch poop.
Yeah. No,
So
I don't blame you. We go through a lot of gloves here. We go through a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
gloves. But yeah, because I see a lot online. It's people seem to think that they are much harder than chickens, and I'm like, yeah, I personally don't think that they are. I
I
think
don't think they are
once you
either.
figure them out, they're very simple,
Oh
you know,
yeah,
and you
yeah.
brooding
They're
them for way less time.
other than them trying to unalive themselves a lot. Yeah,
Oh,
no, they
I
try
can,
hard, I tell you. Otherwise,
oh,
yeah, no, they're really easy to take care of. I mean, I've got a an automatic waterer that I made myself. I've got food uh food trays. I don't even
mhm,
have to go into the cages to feed or water them, you know. I don't
yeah,
have to walk in mud to go and feed and water them. Uh it's all on the outside of their cage. I've got to go in there to grab eggs, but otherwise I don't have to touch them if they don't want to be touched, you know.
right, right. It's definitely I think they're an advantage, especially if you don't have
Hmm.
space for
Oh yeah,
chickens. You
I've
know.
got a small backyard. I'm not entirely sure how big it is, but it's small.
Hmm.
Um, and I've already got 3 cages out there that can hold 54 birds, and you can barely see them. Uh,
Right,
so
right.
the space is incredible.
Yeah, there's times that people ask us, "Oh, well, how many do you have?" And you tell them, they're like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "No, they
Few
really
thousand.
don't. They really don't take up as much room as you
They
feel like
don't.
they would take up." You know.
Hmm.
Um. So yeah, that's why
Yeah.
if you don't have a lot of space, I definitely think that's.
Yeah. A
That's what
lot
I
of
tell most
people,
people.
yeah, a lot of people think you need to start out with a shed for them as well,
Mhm.
but they're really hardy. Uh, they do well in the winter. They do well in the summer. They do amazing out there, and I cover them with a top during the winter so they don't get that wind on them. But otherwise, they do fantastic out there.
Absolutely.
So,
What state are you located in?
Colorado.
Colorado. So y'all get cold
Oh
winters.
yeah, we
Y'all,
get
y'all get
cold
the real
winters.
winter.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if I could do that, but we had that snow that one time, and I'm like, no, that's good. I don't
You
want
know,
to try to do that.
I didn't grow up with snow, so it's
That's
fun for
true.
me.
That's true. That's true. You did not. You did not. All right. Before I go on to the next question, because I know where to find you online. What's your future goals? What are you hoping to do
Future
coming up?
goals. Yeah, it's just the whole. I want them to pay for themselves. I want to be able to sell hatching eggs around the states. I
Mhm.
want to be able to sell my birds. Um, by the end of the year, I want to be selling eggs and birds in the state of Colorado, and hopefully around the states. So
Nice, nice.
yeah,
Have you looked into your MPIP certification yet? I know every
I
state's
have.
different.
Yeah, I've got to wait until my birds are a little bit bigger. I think they need to be something like 6 weeks. Uh,
Yes,
so yeah, I've got a little bit of waiting to do, but we're getting close. My
it's
birds
getting
are
there.
3 weeks, nearly 4 weeks now, so we're getting
Nice,
close.
nice. If you have any questions, we'll help you out as much as we can. We don't know
Yeah,
Colorado specific, but the MPIP testing, it's really not bad at all.
it's
It's
pretty easy, honestly.
Yeah, we
It
weren't
doesn't hurt to
panicked
go ahead
about
and
it.
do it. Hmm.
Mm-mm. We thought for sure something bad was gonna happen, and they came in, they tested, they're like everything's good, and we're like, oh wait, that's it, that's it,
Okay.
yeah, perfect. All right, so last but not least, online, where can we find you?
I've only got a Facebook at the moment, so that's Tiny Hands Farm Facebook.
Let me go find you real quick and share you up here so that everybody else can go find you. Here you are. Let me share the screen. All right, there you are.
There I am.
Let's see. Oh, you have a goal list. That's
Yeah,
nice.
I do. I like that goal list. I'm pretty proud of it.
Nice. I like this. This is the first time I noticed the goal list. It might be because whenever you go through it on your phone, those featured
Hmm.
posts don't show up real well.
Oh yeah.
But I like this.
Yeah.
And I see you have some checked off already.
Absolutely.
Yeah, see your cage looks nice.
Yep.
You look
I
like you did a
believe.
good job on that.
Yeah, that looks like it's my second cage that I made.
This one right here.
Yeah, the one that took me a couple of days. Yeah.
Well, it looks like you're mastering it. So, and these snacks that me and Aaron were both like, let me look at this, see what it is. Oh, do you see? There he
Hey, if
is.
you have any questions on what they are, you just gotta let me know. Hey, I'm wearing that shirt right now.
I do like this shirt.
Yeah,
We do have a collection of the Quail shirts too. It's mostly Aaron's, and I steal them, and he comes home and he's like, "Hey, it's my shirt." I'm like,
sure.
"This is the group shirt, sir. We share
We
everything here."
share here.
All right, Miss Brianna, I appreciate you joining us today. If y'all do not follow her Facebook page, go ahead and go follow it. I will put a link to it in the description. I appreciate you being here because I know you had to work around the mom gig,
Yep.
but I'm glad she was able to get her nap in so you could
Yeah,
be
me
here.
too. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, ma'am. I enjoyed it. You have a good one, and we will talk to you all later. Bye bye.
Absolutely. Bye bye.